Guess what, y'all? A white woman touched my hair today. So, a white woman today thought it was okay to touch my hair. Maybe she thought it was okay because it's not growing out of my head. Maybe she thought it was okay because one day she saw me with one hairstyle and then the next day she saw me with another. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, a white woman touched my hair today. Not only did this white woman touch my hair, she said, "Oh, she's still sporting that thing," and proceeds to walk away and chuckle. Do you want to know what I did next? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to say? The only response that I had was, "Yup," as she walked away. Because when you're experiencing a microaggression, what are you supposed to say? What are you supposed to do? You actually trying to figure out, did that really just happen to me? Did she really just touch my hair? Did she really just say she's still sporting that thing? Hold up. I'm doing this video because I know I am not the only one that experiences microaggressions in their everyday life, be it personal or professional, right? And I just want to bring some awareness to this topic. If you are someone that is not of color and you are watching, I want to bring awareness to this topic and how you may have some unconscious, subconscious biases that cause you to microaggress people from marginalized communities. We're going to look up the definition of microaggression. And before we get into this whole thing of what is this made up word of microaggressions, it's a word that had to be made because of the actions that people who are not of color do to people that are of color and to people that are in marginalized communities. Microaggressions. Microaggressions are actions that negatively target a marginalized group or individual. A microaggression is a form of discrimination that can be intentional or accidental. People who engage in microaggressions may mean no harm toward the person or group being targeted. That's the definition. Now, you can agree with that definition or you could disagree with that definition. But the fact of the matter is, watch your mouth. It's 2024. So we don't have many excuses as to why we still have to engage in microaggressions. You must be living under a rock or just not care about people that don't look like you if you are still in a world of your own causing mental harm to people because you didn't watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Now, this is not coming from a place of being perfect. I'm not perfect. There are things that I am still learning. There are things that I may have had to apologize for. There are things that I may have had to watch my own mouth. But this video is about bringing awareness to that imperfection of not myself, or not just myself, but others. It's not okay to just say whatever you feel like. It's not okay to touch another human being without asking. I am a Black woman. I am not on display for your viewing pleasure. I am not an exhibit in a museum. Being someone that travels the country, and particularly North America, and travels the US, America, during a high political climate, a very aggressive political climate, there are things that I am subject to that maybe the average Black person in the rest of the world is not. Or maybe we are all subject to it, but nobody's really talking about it. I am not your showcase. I am not to be touched. I am not to be handled. What I did next was this video. What I did next was bringing awareness to how I was feeling. I let another person of color know exactly what happened, how I was feeling, and they affirmed me in my feeling. Because one thing that a microaggression will do is have you feeling like you are crazy. Did that really just happen to me? Sis, brother, it did. It did. If you have to question if that just happened to me, it did. A couple of ways that you can make sure that you are not causing more harm to yourself emotional harm to yourself after someone that does not look like you caused emotional harm to you is to bring awareness to what happened. I know it's scary. I know it feels like nobody's gonna listen to you. And honestly, in the climate that we're in, there might be people that don't listen to you. But at the end of the day, if you don't bring awareness to it, you can't say that nobody listened to you because you didn't say anything. So I know it's hard, but we have to bring awareness to what is happening. It is illegal for a retaliation. And I know we live in a world where people still find a way to retaliate under the radar. But you have to bring awareness to these things, not only for yourself, but for the environment that you are in and for the people that will be in that environment after you. What do you do next? If this has happened in a work environment, you tell the parties that be in hopes that they will do something about it. What do you do after that? You go home and you take care of yourself. You take care of your mind, you take care of your mental, your spiritual, your physical, you take care of yourself. You start to reaffirm yourself. Do you know what started happening to me seconds after that happened? I almost wanted to minimize myself. If I didn't put on this protective style, if I didn't put this wig on my head, maybe it wouldn't have brought attention to me and blah, blah, blah. I had to quiet all of that. Because I am Tish, I am Tashana. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to express myself how I want. The beauty of being a Black woman is the way we are able to express ourselves in the way we look, in the way we speak, in the way we carry ourselves. There's something different about us. I will not allow a microaggression to stop me from being me. So what happened today? A white woman touched my hair. But what's gonna happen in the future? I bet you she will never touch another Black woman's head again.